Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 5th of September. First of all, look back at our two bets at Ascot on Friday. And we stay in Berkshire to Ascot on Saturday. A cracking card, the ground pretty much perfect, perhaps on the easier side of good, but the weather forecast through the day on Saturday looks fine, so things should dry out. It's going to be pretty much perfect, no excuses. We start off with our value angle selection in the 305. This is the Lavazza Stakes, over nearly a mile, for a heritage handicap, class 2, 3-year-olds only. As usual with these races, it's an absolutely fascinating contest. There's been 11 runners declared. The one I'm going to give one final last chance to is Hughie Morrison's Kips. Now, first of all, the positives. Morrison, having been quiet for a very long time, is suddenly in the middle of a real purple patch. He's 7 winners from his last 25 runners, a 28% strike rate. They're all flying. And this one has run 4 times this season since returning from 162 days off. He has been smashed in the market on each occasion, sent off 15-8 favourite, 9-2 joint favourite, 130 favourite and 5-1 second favourite. We've yet to draw. He should have won at least 2 of those runs. At Haydock first time out, he was beaten right on the line by Walkenby, completely mugged with Probert, probably a shade overconfidence. And then at the Royal Meeting here, over this course and distance, he finished a cracking second in the King George V behind Hookham, when he saw no daylight at all at any stage of the race bar the last 200 yards, eventually extracted, flying home. I thought he was value for a 3-length win on that occasion, and the handicapper agreed. He put him up £8 for that run. He then went to Newmarket. The ground was probably a bit too soft. He was in the first time blinkers, ridden by Moore. Things didn't pan out at all. He was dropped back £3, ran another screamer at York over a mile 6, but I think on that occasion they overdid the waiting tactics as they weren't sure he would stay. I think he did stay fine, but he was given far too much to do. He never landed a blow behind the impressive Coltrane. So there's the litany of excuses for Kips. Basically, he's miles better than an 89 rated handicapper. The yards hit form. He's back at Ascot, which was the scene of his best run so far. He's around about 8-1. Last chance saloon for me, but I think he'll go extremely close and take a lot of beating in a race full of interesting runners, but he is definitely the one who's well ahead of the game. For our nap of the day, we go to the 340. This is the Tween Hills Follow the Foals handicap, over 6 furlongs, class 2, 3-year-olds and upwards, over £15,500 on offer to the winner, and I do think this is an outstanding opportunity for Kimmy 5 of Joe Chewett. He's got a good draw in stall 1, which should help. Now this one is another one that we've somewhat followed over a cliff. Got a career record of 3 from 34. He's been pitched in from a mark in the 90s. He's been off 92 all season. He's been running blinders in all these races. His effort at Goodwood on the 1st of August in the Stewards Cup, when just mugged right on the line by Summer Hand, was particularly heartbreaking for those of us who were on at 16-1 that day. He won the race on the far side, quick and clear, and got absolutely mugged on the line. He did get put up £4 for that, and you now have to excuse a lesser effort at Ripon, where the ground was soft, and I don't think he particularly liked the ridges at Ripon. A lot of horses don't really handle that track, and I suspect he was one of them, so ignore that run. He's basically a handicapper in terrific form with ideal conditions. He's run really well at Ascot in the past in huge fields. He should go really close, and I think he's overpriced. A sporting nap on a cracking day of racing on Saturday at around the 12-1 mark. Best of luck on Saturday, betting experts.